Right, it's 8 o'clock and it's game on. Gonna be doing some engineering with the Imperial Eagle today. First order of business is to improve the jump range. On second thought, that really isn't going to help us much because the fuel consumption is the big issue. Right. So why is YouTube complaining that my resolution is not optimal? The 1920 by 1080. What it should be. I have it set on jumping on economical jumps so that I don't have an issue with running low on fuel. This thing doesn't have much of a fuel tank. I guess YouTube. Right, so the to-do list right now is a little bit different. And it's not necessarily in order. We are gonna go to Felicity and get the frame shift drive taken care of. You can also do a bunch of other stuff for us. It looks like we are pretty much A-rated on this one, which isn't really that impressive for such a small ship. But we got the 3A thrusters, which is best we can get. Gonna see if we can get those tuned either clean or dirty, I'm not sure. Felicity will do that. At least up to level 3. We can do it, so we have it, and then move on. Three-A shield generator, we're gonna have that fixed up. Shield cell bank, not sure if that really needs much tuning or who can do that. I think that comes way late. The thing they do is, let's see, Lori does that. Cell bank. Oh, hello. Rapid charge. Good morning. Shield cell bank. Rapid charge. Boot time, duration, shield enforcement, spin up time. Alright, that doesn't sound specialized. Boot time, integrity down, power draw up, thermal load down. Ah, that's good. Alright, but nothing awesome really on the shield cell bank, so we're gonna leave that alone. Multi-cannon, not sure if I'm keeping it or if maybe I want to go with plasma or what's or railgun. For now we're gonna leave that. The 2 beam lasers we're gonna make efficient. Power distributor, gonna have to jack that up. Let's see. Felicity doesn't do that. We have to go somewhere else for that later on. That's okay. But that needs to be jacked up so we have more power to the weapon system at least. Shield booster. That's the only one that isn't A-rated. They sell them in the Desiat system, so I'll pick one up before I go and see Felicity, and then we can jack that up there. Life support, not much we can do about that. Frame shift drive, that's what we're going to get fixed. We should be able to get a grade 5 upgrade on that. And sensors, we're just going to do a lightweight power plant. We can jack that up. Yeah. Yeah, it's only the Imperial ships and the Federal ships that needs an E rank. Everything else is available for everyone. So the power plant, Felicity can do a grade 1, which will get me 10% maybe, which should be able to solve some of my power issue. We can get some of this stuff done at Felicity right off the bat. I'm just gonna make sure we get there. I'm not sure if you actually need a rank on the Imperial Eagle, but all the other ones you need some sort of rank on, which is alright. Yes. I mean, even with economical jump, this thing has trouble keeping up on the fuel scooping. I know that wasn't the best of the scoops. And the economical routes are rather erratic. So there's a bit of the planets aren't aligned in a very straight line with the economic ones. It's a lot of up and down and left and right. You don't often get the fly all around the sun scoop like you do on the fast routes, where they are much more aligned in a straight line ish. All right. We'll check and see where we are when we get over here and see if we can do the last in just a couple of jumps. Alright, let's see where we are. See what changing to fast is gonna do for jumps. 1, 2, 3 jumps. Alright, let's do that. Take like half our fuel tank. Just stop when we get here and refuel. Alright, I did not see what kind of star this was. So I don't think I upgraded the sensor, so pinging isn't really very helpful here. I don't know what the range is on I don't know what the range is on this scanner, so I haven't really been stuff. I gotta close the blinds. I have sunshine today and it's in my face. Alright, we gotta do a there too. Alright, actually we don't. Alright, so we're getting into the Desiat system, which is where we'll find Felicity. I am going to dock at the Garai terminal first, just to pick up the shield booster. And then we'll go to Parsair Inc. afterwards. It's not gonna add a lot of time to our trip, and it needs to be done. Thing doesn't have a lot of shielding, so whatever boost we can get. I'll take the shield boost, I guess, here at Felicity, even if it's just a grade 1. And then we'll see who we can talk to about like grade 5 improvements. Alright, so when we get this shield booster, we'll be fully A-rated, I guess. This thing is really fast.
Maya, Lima, Mike Hotel. This port operates under federal jurisdiction. You must submit a request before landing.
Alright, I gotta take this call. Hang on.
Authorization clear. Proceed to landing pad 4-2. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Looking for a shield booster. They should be here. I'm gonna get rid of the to-do lists. Just bring it up every now and then, just so we can see what we're looking for. I'm gonna trade in my D booster for an A booster. Alright, this is my wife on the phone again. Hold on.
Landing gear retracted.
Fly smart, fly safe. Reduce your speed inside the docking bay.
Federal flight control now offline. You're clear to resume own navigation.
Alright, sorry about that.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 1. Engage.
So my destination planet appears to be behind the other planet. Try and stay out of the way. Aisling Duval, not sure what that question was about. I haven't signed up for any power play here, so the answer is no. I guess the only thing with Aisling Duval is the you can get the shields, the Matic shields. Not sure how or where, but not really gonna try that right now. Good morning for new viewers. I'm sorry I was quiet there for a long while. I do have a teenage daughter. That entails some drama things. So I chat with my wife about what's going on. And that's not for you. So yeah, right now we're just gonna get the frameshift drive and whatever else Felicity can help us with, just to gain a little bit of advantage on this thing. I'm a little bit torn between jacking up the hull that we got, the military grade composites, for doing heat reduction. Heavy duty. Heavy duty upgrade is 20 to 40% mass increase. But it's a 20 to 30% gain in hull boost. Plus resistance for explosive, kinetic, and thermal. Not much, but some. That comes at a cost, of course. It's gonna affect our thrusters and our jump range. The jump range isn't super important on what is essentially a fighter. But I'm just gonna go around a little bit and lead some speed. I want to have the jump range because I have to jump around to get this stuff done.
Orbital flight engaged.
Not gonna be good. Alright, so I need some jump range just to go around and get this other stuff done. But at the end of the day, the jump range isn't going to be a deciding factor for a fighter. It's gonna be helpful to get out of there, but not much else. Alright, so we did end up doing okay on this. Alright, we are 50k out. That's not... Good thing this is a fast one. So I gotta get more power to the weapons. You gotta get more thrusters for maneuvering and more shielding and more protection on the hull. So basically we're gonna armor it up. We're also gonna beef up the weapons. So yeah, based on that to-do list, I gotta do Felicity and Lei Chung. Who does the... Who does the power dis... Um, I don't know. Dweller does lower this. Right. Junction. The Dweller is the only one that does grade 5. Okay. But I need to get that done. Right, now we gotta land. I don't know.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 06.
I don't know about the Thargoid thing. I guess I'll wait and see what happens. I think for this commander on the PS4, I'm probably gonna stay here in the bubble and see what happens with the Thargoid situation. Hopefully they'll have some community events. Something.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
So yeah, I don't really know. If it comes to conflict, there's gonna have to be probably some new shielding and weaponry stuff happening. So that's stuff that needs to get taken care of. For the PC, I'm kind of planning to flee. For my PC commander, I'm thinking of just of trading in the Python for a an Anaconda and derate it, I guess. Equip it for exploration, and then take off for Colonia. And do some exploration on the way out there and get some more money and upgrade it a little bit out in Colonia, and then head out for I don't know, deep base. Bring along an SRV so I can go mining for materials I need for the repair limpets. Right, so I'm gonna have to get this thing. So yeah, the PC guy is probably just gonna ditch, start exploring the universe with everything he needs to keep his ship afloat. That's a 10% gain in power. I'll take it, and then we'll do it again.
Shields offline. Shields online.
Alright, one last time. Not good enough. Like integrity and heat efficiency. Power output is not enough. Sensors, we're gonna go with lightweight. Uh, I'll take it. And I'll do more. I'm gonna be a little bit careful of spending materials. Okay. Shield booster, I'm gonna do heavy duty. Okay. Engines. Alright, dirty drive. This is what I don't understand. Clean drive. Optimal multiplier 5 to 11. Thermal load down. Optimal mass down. Power draw up. Dirty drive. Multiplier up. By a lot. Optimal mass is down. What's thrusters? Clean drive too. Power draw and mass. Sacrifice for better thermal and performance. dirty drive, you get the optimal multiplier, I guess, is what determines the thrust. So the dirty drive gives you a lot, but it costs you a lot on power and thermal load. The clean drive, you get less gains, but the thermal load drops. Let's have a look and actually see the numbers. All right. Doesn't really give you. All right, top speed 329 versus 439. Oh, that's what you mean. 3A enhanced performance. I didn't know that. That's 5 million. The power requirement though goes through the roof. I don't know if I have enough power for that. And for an extra 20 meters per second. I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, that is but the enhanced performance thrusters has actually a negative impact on your pitch, roll, and yaw. It only gives you more speed. It's an extra 20 meters per second on top speed and 27 meters per second on boost speed. It it feels like a lot. And I'm gonna need almost 15 megawatts out of my power plant to do this. All right. Let's do that. Can I also engineer it?
Shields online.
What happened? Okay. Let's see.
Shields online.
That's gonna jack up my power draw even more. 3 to 11. I decided what the hell. 8 to 14. Now I solved it. I can buy it back. It was... Alright. What else do we have here? Let's see. Engine, shield booster, sensor, power plant. Right, we've done everything. We're gonna do more with the power plant because I have to now with this drive. Which means the power plant now is actually gonna go on the top of the list. And Hiratani does the power plant and the power distributor. So does Marco Quent. Let's check and see which one of those are closest. Hiratani is 230. Marco Quent is 123. Let's go visit Marco. Marco is 7 jumps away. And that's...
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure. Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
7 jumps is fastest route. Gonna be a little slow going there because we have to stop and refuel a lot. I didn't check to see what jump range we got. 20, almost 23 light year jump range. And our power requirements are through the roof, even with the enhanced power plant.
Orbital flight engaged. Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 3, 2,
let's see. Okay. So the only one that does the G5 on the power distributor is the Dweller.
fuel scooping complete.
So we're gonna have to visit him. But let's do... Wait, Marco plan is only G4. Power plant. Charge. It's only Heratani. And I don't have... Alright, let's check on material here first. I don't think I have materials for a G5 anyways. So let's see, G4 is cadmium, conductive ceramics, and heat dispersion plate. Okay. So I know I have for G4. I don't think I have the tellurium. No, for G5. Alright, so we are gonna have to go for the G4 power plant. Gonna be Marco Quent. So we're on our way.
Frameshift drive charging.
And then we're gonna go to the
4, 3, 2,
then we're gonna have to go to the Dweller for the power distributor. Try and see if you can figure out which is the most efficient way here.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Uh,
4, 3, 2,
and let's see.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'm just trying to figure out. I have that polymer capacitors. I have that untypical shield scan. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so I'm running out of fuel. I gotta stop here and refuel. I'm just checking materials for the shield booster. I do have all the materials and for a heavy duty grade 5 shield booster. That means we gotta visit DD.
Fuel scooping.
And now I literally have to stop and fill up the tank. Shields are beam laser is through power distributor, the dweller power plant is Marco. Alright, so there's the plan. Not necessarily in that order. Have to see which ones are shorter.
Frameshift drive charging.
And that should get me the best of what I can get. Hopefully I'll have enough power for all of this. Oh, one thing I did forget.
Fuel scooping.
armor. Gotta put armor on there. And that is.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so we made it. We haven't made it yet, but we're pretty much there.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm hoping that with the
Fuel scooping.
with the efficient beam lasers,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
we'll get less power requirements are going to drop, which will help us in
4, 3,
making sure we're not over our budget. All right.
fuel scooping.
We
Fuel scoop disengaged.
don't need any fuel now. Just head out here. Should give us some time to check on distances. DD is closed. Dweller is not. What? The Dweller is right there. All right. Well, we know where we're going next. Where's Lay? That's not too far away. I'm gonna shuffle the to-do list here. Gonna go and see the Dweller next. And then, did we say Lay? Alright, where's us?
Warning, frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Alright. That's a weird bug in the Sirius system. There is a white dwarf in here, but we're nowhere near it. Alright, so let's see. Celine. That's awesome. Celine is also close. We checked out Brew. I think he's like way on the other side. It's not too bad. And then DD. Alright, so they're all kind of fairly close up here. That's good. We'll do them in this order right there. I think this is the guy that's furthest from the entry point. Right, so there's the... I'm not sure, is it a white dwarf or is it a neutron? I don't know if I've actually scanned it. It's too far away to count as flying through the thing. Alright, I should get a somewhat better approach this time.
Orbital flight engaged.
Hang on one second. Alright, I think I got some allergies or something happening. Some sneeze. Try not to sneeze into the microphone. But I don't really wanna... Right, that's good. 100 kilometers out, going into glide. So there's still a lot of speculation as to when 2.4 is coming out, even if FDev said don't speculate. Or saying don't speculate, it's only gonna make people speculate more. There is an event on Thursday, so in 6 days, gonna go over some lore and stuff around everything, and I'll talk about 2.4.
Automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
That point, whether or not they'll announce the release date, they didn't say.
Proceed to landing pad 06.
But it sounded like we shouldn't expect to see it before the event. It would be after. And then there is also the FDev Expo happening. I after that. So now people are speculating that it's going to be after the live stream event, but before the expo. I don't really know. I can see good reasons for releasing it before the expo and good reasons for releasing it after the expo.
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
So I guess we still just have to wait and see. I have a feeling though this Imperial Eagle is not gonna be taking part in any anti-Thargoid operations. Unless the Thargoid also has small fighter ships. Alright. We are going to overcharge. What? Alright, which is cheaper? Not that. Alright, I gotta just roll a couple here just to get grade 4 unlocked with Marco here. I have no intention of applying this. I think I need to. Alright, overcharge. I pretty much need 15%. Should not have said that. Whoa! I hate it when you do that. Come on, I got 2 more rolls. I need this to work. Yes! Oh, come on. Well, I have to take it anyways. I mean, it was more power than before.
Shields offline. Shields online.
I would like to get it up to 15. Okay. Secondary effect. Alright. That is the best I can do.
Exceeded. Shields offline.
Charge enhanced. I'm not gonna do it. There's no point because I'm gonna do a G5 anyways. Some of that stuff is a pain to get a hold of. Alright, so we did the power plant. Um...
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Landing gear retracted.
Disengaging automated flight control routine. Safe travels, Commander.
Alright. And I have to
Drive charging.
keep a cruise away from the planet before we can jump.
3, 2,
Should only be 2 jumps over there. Let's see power. Alright. That seems like we are pretty much just meeting our requirements.
warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Did you actually get a boost? Hey, we can do this in 1 jump if we do it right. Yeah, no. Let's not do that. I need that. I should be able to just go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. Where am I going?
Fuel scooping.
Alright, we're going up to see the Dweller to get our power distributor looked at. We'll see what we got. Over here. Exquisite focus crystals. I have a feeling I don't have that. Oh, I do. I have one. But do I have cracked? No, I don't have cracked firmware. Oh, that sucks. I can't do better than grade 3 anyways. I could have just freaking done it at... Shit. Oh well. Should have just done it at Quent when we were there. And saved us this trip. Oh well. That cracked firmware is a pain to get. Alright, we're coming in a little steep, but we'll straighten it out. That's a good approach. Nice and close. So there is something interesting back there. I'm really curious what that is.
Gutamaya Lima Mike Hotel. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
I'm not used to such a tiny cockpit.
Docking permission authorized. You may proceed to landing pad 06.
Everything is so crammed in this little ship. There's a ladder hanging out the back. Alright, I'm gonna have to... Let me log into Inara and see. My inventory is still gonna be a little old, but at least it won't be...
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
At least it won't be completely... completely at a loss. Right. So that's not really going to help us for this one, but it is going to help us for the other one. The other ones, there isn't going to be much point in flying out to see somebody if you don't have the materials we need to do what we need to do. Engineer's workshop. Power distributor. We're gonna do charge enhanced. I don't have that cracked industrial. Alright, I got 3 attempts to get this right. Okay, so right. Right, so I have to take it because sucky as it was, it's better than nothing. And there is no guarantee that I'll get anything better. Charge enhanced power. Go. No guarantee that these will be better. All right. So this is not my lucky Friday. All right, that's looking better. All right, secondary is gonna come and ruin everything. I don't need the weapons capacity down anymore. All right, but that's actually that's actually better. The capacity is up a little bit across the board, and the recharge rate for the weapons is up. I mean, it's more. It's the best I can get with what I got. Gonna check the efficient beam lasers. Alright, I have what I need for grade 5, so we're gonna do that. That means I won't be doing them here. My stream. Alright, we got that. Next is shields at lay. Okay, I can get a grade 4. Grade 4 is the best I can get out of that. There's nobody else I'm going to that has a grade 4 shield generator. No. Alright, we're gonna go to lay. We're gonna get a grade 4 thermal on our shields.
Ship released. Departure authorized. Automated flight control protocol now on.
Okay, lay. Celine. Okay. Actually, let's go to Celine first. For Celine, we're looking for armor. I can do grade 3 lightweight, or I can do grade 3 heavy duty. I think we're doing grade 3 heavy duty.
Frameshift drive charging.
Why am I overheating? That was really weird.
4, 3, 2,
There was absolutely no reason why I needed to be overheating.
fuel skipping.
I understand with the power plant that it's generating more heat now because of the overcharge.
Disengaged.
But I didn't
Frameshift
see
drive
that there was
charging.
much of a buildup of heat on the on the power distributor. But if heat now is going to be an issue, we may be able to take advantage of that when we go to do the beam lasers. Where we can maybe channel the heat from our ship to the target. Oh, here's another long one. Alright, there's another long flight out there. There isn't much heat generated. Power requirements. Cargo hatch. Fuel scoop. Well. We're gonna lose some jump range, I guess, after this, because the mass on the hull is gonna go up. We got 22.9. Gonna round that up to 23. And we'll see where we end up after this change. Because this will have a negative impact on agility and maneuverability. But also it will have a positive effect on survivability. And if you can't survive, it doesn't matter how fast you go. So we're gonna boost our hull. Already got a considerable boost just by doing the military grade alloy. Now we're gonna boost it some more. Gonna oh, I hate it when it's on the dark side. Very, very tricky. You can't see. Can't see where it is you're supposed to land. It's just a black circle.
Orbital flight engaged.
I'm gonna cut back on the speed.
Hull integrity compromised.
I have no idea. Can't see anything on the surface. It's just all crap. It's not fun. And now I had to freaking fly 90 kilometers. In normal space. Alright, so we do not have enough power. Still. It did disable the docking computer and the fuel scoop. Is fine. Okay, I'm gonna put the cargo hatch on 4 and the docking computer and fuel scoop on 3. Okay. So the cargo hatch by itself is enough to take care of it. We don't actually have to disable anything else. That is a whooping 4% of our power. I honestly don't know why that thing is powered, other than when in use. There's another blue zone here. I don't know what's down there, and I don't want to find out because I can't see anything. Alright, I'm 15 kilometers up, so I'm not surprised I can't see anything. Gonna turn the lights on. Turn the wing beacon on, even if I'm not really winged right now. Not expecting my lights to shine 7 kilometers, 8 kilometers.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, danger.
I do not know what I just did. What did I do? Alright, I accidentally used a shield cell. Wow, that was hot. Wow. That was crazy.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 01.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to have some weapons fire thermal venting or whatever it's called. I don't know what's gonna happen when I start firing the lasers on this thing.
Landing gear deployed.
I mean, if it kills itself overheating, then what's the point?
Touchdown complete. Engaging ship restraints. Your arrival has been noted.
Hull repaired.
All right, we were gonna do heavy duty, grade 3. Hull boost up to 28%. This is what Inara told me I could do. Yeah. All right, let's roll. Okay, didn't like that. I do like that. And that one's cool. Again, we're gonna apply the first one. And then I'm gonna try again. Heavy duty armor. We can roll this a few times, see if we can get something better. Definitely want things in the blue. I do like that. I do like that. Didn't like that too much. Right. Right. I wanna get the top 3 in the blue. Okay, I do like that. But then the kinetic resistance dropped again. Are you kidding me? I like the hull boost. Alright, this is not my lucky Friday, I guess. Alright, the mass is good. Hull boost now dropped to 295, which is a long ways from any boost at all. And everything else red and negative. Alright, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Alright, this is the best one. Sometimes you just want to take the secondary effects and shoot it. It's just... I kind of have to question whether or not I can really expect to get any better than what I have. So I'm gonna stop. All right, so the mass is up 19%, which is only 1.5 tons, but isn't much. Hull boost is from 250 to 323, a 30% gain, which is great. Kinetic resistance, small gain. Thermal resistance, small gain. And explosive resistance, also a small gain. But it is the hull boost that is the big thing here. So we'll take that. I will take that. Take gasoline off the map. Alright, we got Lay, Brew, and DD left.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
So let's have a look and see what we got for distances here.
Disengaging automated flight control.
I think Lay is gonna be closest. 150. Brew is way the other way. We're gonna do him last. And then DD is over there. Okay. We got 8. Ooh. $22.6. It went down from 22.9 to 22.6. The weight gain didn't really kill us on that one.
Frameshift drive 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But, you know, 20 light year jumps is tough. Right, we gotta get out of the atmosphere and get some speed. Get away from this planet. Alright. There it is. Imperial Eagle. I was kind of hoping they were gonna come with some new ship designs. Maybe something from the Alliance. They don't have any ships. It's all either in Imperial or Federation. There is the new Type 10 Defender. Haven't heard anything about that. I don't really know what to what to expect, really.
Frameshift drive charging.
All right. So we are almost out of gas. We are out of gas. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Don't want to do that. We're not out of gas, we're just sort of out of gas. Alright, so type 10 defender. I am going to guess that it will be LMHansen's answer to Utamaya's cutter and Core Dynamics Federal Corvette. It's gonna be one big mother of a ship. So we are very, very susceptible to heat. I don't really see that it could be anything else. There's been some speculation that maybe it was going to be a weaponized Type 9 or a what happened? Maybe something with the Type 6 or keelback, but I'm like, why would they do that? The Type 6 and the keelback is too small to be any kind of big defender. Good afternoon, Commander. I'm trying to refuel this thing. It seems to be not going too well. Yeah, I was speculating a little bit about the Type 10 just before you arrived. The temperature on this thing just goes through the roof as soon as we start fuel scoop.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
This is gonna be a problem. It's just so many jumps. I think the Type 10 Defender is going to be a same class as the Corvette and the Cutter. Gonna be just barely enough to get you through the mail slot. A big weapons platform. And you know, space for a Class 8 shield generator, I would expect.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, so I gotta alternate a little bit between fast and economical here. Because otherwise we're never gonna get there.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there's something that's causing a lot of heat. I think it's the thrusters. I think it's just the thrusters are adding a lot of heat. And I don't even know if I actually engineered those or not.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
The frameshift drive too seems to be adding a lot of. I didn't see that we got a lot of heat build up on that, but it looks like we are. It's a problem now since we're, you know, moving this thing. But it isn't really a combat problem. But I'm gonna have to do some shorter jump and get the fuel tank filled up again. I don't know if there is much difference in time. There will be more jumps, so that costs time, but if I do less jumps, I have to stop and refuel. But I can't do that without boiling the ship. So I'm like, damned if I do and damned if I don't. I mean, that's it. That's all I got.
Frameshift drive charging.
And at this rate, I don't know if you're gonna see combat today.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, I'm gonna just even at 40, it's going up. $25. Alright, at 18.9 it appears to be dropping. That's good. Let's get the map up. I want to see where we're going. I think we're going to lay. Okay.
Fuel scooping complete.
And okay. I'm gonna change our route. Go to the space station instead of the planet. I'm gonna go up to the space station. I'm gonna transfer in my Asp Explorer, and then I'm gonna use that to get to the next location. And then transfer in my Eagle. That's gonna take time, so I'm not gonna do that on the stream. But this fuel scooping situation is this heat and fuel is an issue with this ship. I don't have any way to check anything out right now. We're gonna have to wait until I get to the station. So if I get to the station, I will transfer in one of my ASPs. And then it'll fly down to the planet and do the shield upgrades on this thing. And then I can use the ASP to get to the next location. And transfer the Eagle in. And then we'll see where we go from there. I kind of wanted to take this thing into combat. I don't know if there's any zones around here we can test it out in. Maybe after we get the shields.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'll just find a mining site, a high res or something, and just dive in and see what happens. Also, I mean, it works when you're doing the economical. It's just that there's so many freaking jumps, and it takes it just takes a while to get it done. It's like, well, why do you have an over-engineered frameshift drive for extended jump range if you can't use it? And I'm like, well, it seems I didn't need to do that. So I'm just gonna try and stay out of the way here. I'll try and do 2 long jumps again. See if we can get there. So I went from 45 to 67, 71. From 45 to 71, so that's 26% increase in heat just from the frameshift drive spinning up. So basically with this one you gotta be under 50% to jump, otherwise you're gonna start burning your stuff, overheating. I don't know what that is. I didn't pay attention to the star. I don't like the shiny bright ones because sometimes they are evil neutron stars. Alright, so type 10. For me, it doesn't make any sense for Lakon to come out with a ship named the Defender that isn't going to be competing with the Corvette and the Cutter, or at the very least the Anaconda in size and combat readiness. It could be, if they're not tying any permits or ranks to it, it could be the way for FDev to have newer players access to a big fighting platform without having to spend their life ranking up to Rear Admiral or whatever it is you need for the Corvette and the Cutter. Or it could just be a competitor to the Anaconda. Which means it will be a little bit smaller than the Cutter and the Corvette.
Kudamaya, Lima, Mike, Hotel. This is Federal Flight Control. You're clear for approach.
I mean, this thing...
Request before touching down, Commander.
This thing won't go slow. It does not have a slow setting. It's like, I want to go 200. No, and that's it.
Access granted. You are go for approaching pad 4-4. You are go for automated docking. Enjoy the ride, Commander.
Alright, so is there any potential for any fighting? There is a ring system out here that could mean
Decrease speed to within safe limits, Commander.
oh yeah, you're the one flying, buddy. Not seeing any resource extraction.
Landing operation complete. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to the station, Commander.
Let's see. I don't know if there's any way to search for a system with source extraction. Ship transfer. I have all these ships. I am gonna transfer ship over here. I wonder if there are rings down here. I don't want to fly that far to check it out. I could jump to the next system over. It's only 5.5 light years away. Which one is it? 7251. 7251. I mean, there should be rings on this system, but there's no way of knowing if there's any extraction zones on it. But let's go get our shields done.
Clear the landing pad. You are go for departure.
Go get our shields done. We can go jump over to LTT 7251 and see if there's extraction sites there, and then jump in there and we can test out everything. Haven't done the beam lasers yet, but because the jumping here is just taking so long, it's just it's gonna take forever to get it done, so we wouldn't see any combat today anyways, so we may try some combat without the upgraded beam lasers. And we're clear? Yep.
You're all clear. Have a safe trip, Commander.
I'm like, why are we not getting any closer? That's because we're not going fast enough. Alright, we're gonna try and stay out of everything until we get to 4 million. Our speed is good. We're gonna dive in. Throttle is a little bit lower than usual, but gotta be careful with coming in too fast. Our speed is still in the blue. Alright, hitting orbital flight just past 1.2. Aim a little short, and then we'll pull up. Alright, a little turbulence. This is 1.3 G.
Hotel commencing automated flight control routine. Please observe docking protocols.
Right, I gotta assume that's the blue one we're looking for.
Access granted. Proceed to landing pad 01.
Dude, I was right on it. Why did you turn around? The only way to manually dock with the docking computer on board is to disable it first. I didn't, so once I got to the point where I was going very slowly, the computer just took over. This seems very finicky. Alright. Let's get down here, let's get our shields boosted. Hopefully we'll have some luck with the rolls here. I don't think I have too many rolls. Yeah, there's no shipyard here, so you can't transfer your ship. Enhanced low power. Power draw is down. I like that. Mass is down. Optimal strength is no. Minor gain. Alright, I can go for several G4 thermal resistance. Reinforced shields. The problem with the reinforced shields is even though the optimal strength is up, the regeneration rate hurts. And the distributor draw hurts. Thermal resistance. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be any downsides. You lose on kinetic resistance. But your shields are pretty good with the kinetic resistance anyways. That's what they're there for. They're weak against thermal, so we're trying to even that out a little bit. So we want everything to be as far over to the right as possible. Alright. I'm gonna apply the first one. And then we have a baseline for what we need to improve. Everything over as far to the right as possible. Alright, that is positively awesome. Alright, now this one is really bad. There's no secondary effect that can fix this. Although that one is pretty good. Last roll. Running out of mercury. This one might be salvageable. That's good. That's not. That's good. All right. Nope. Alright, we're gonna do heavy duty shield booster. I got one shot. Alright, so we want everything over and to the right as far as possible. Okay, shield boost 40.7 is as close to the 41.6 as we could get. Mass is up. Integrity is up. And power draw is up. Don't really have much choice. There we go. Sensors, I don't think we can do more. What do we have? 3. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna go over to our neighbor here.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Here we go. And we'll see if there is a high res in that system. There are several ringed planets. So we're kind of just hoping. All right. Resource extraction site. There's only one and it's low. Let's check it out anyways. This is our only shot at combat. Gotta be somebody down there that needs shooting. All right. An interesting gas giant. Kaya Bajaja, kid you not, also has ringed systems. Could be ringed, yeah, ringed bodies. Could be resource extraction there too. That's our fallback if we don't find anything here inside of the first couple of minutes. I know a low risk site isn't going to be super exciting, but alright, so let's actually have a look at the numbers. Ship defense, shield is 207, thermal resistance is 22.9, armor health is 254, yeah. Let's start looking for something to shoot at. Asp Scouts might be a little rich, but he's clean anyways. Diamondback Explorer. Alright, he's Alliance Enforcer. Alliance Enforcer. Is there somebody shooting? James Baker is getting beat up by this other guy. He's wanted. Yeah, the Imperial Eagle, it looks great. We're gonna join in the fun here. Okay, see how things go. I do have
Target destroyed.
I do have some work to do still on the beam lasers and the multi-cannon, so we can get our damage output up a little bit. But, you know, alright, so kind of like expected, there is very little action to be had in here. They're all police or just minors. We're gonna go to Kaya Bajaja. Let's see what's up. Maybe they have a high res where we can get a little bit more action. Oh.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
All right. A little disappointing, but you know, it's. I don't think there's a way of actually searching for systems with specific issues or resource extraction zones, at least. We'll have a look at the nav beacon. See if you can get more information on the system. There is a number of ringed bodies in here. So there could or should be resource extraction sites, but all right, already, come on. There we go.
Power plant capacity exceeded. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I thought the ships had to be really, really big to have the mass disruption effect on other ships. All right, let me see. I want to see populated system. Max distance to arrival, filter for system. No. Pass rings, yes. All right. Yeah, there's no way of um, selecting an economy when searching for a body. And I know that sounds weird. Um, no. Hello. So yeah, finding a system with with rings isn't just, you know, gonna be enough system. Where are we? What is it called? Kaya, Georgia. All right. Let's check out one more. Uh, 1341 hip 87370.
Frameshift drive charging.
Multiple gas giants with rings. Populated. Mining possible. All right. Let's check out the nav beacon. There's no resource. Extraction sites indicated.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Hold on. Did not want to fly into the sun. I don't want to fly over there. Alright, so I'm just kind of doing a little stabbing in the dark here.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're gonna go to, gonna do one more jump.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
21. I can't jump that far. Damn it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so this is kind of, I gotta get fuel when I get here.
Fuel scooping.
All right. Alright, downside of having a crab sensor is you can't find anything. I'm gonna have to go and get the nav beacon after all. My scanner just doesn't have the range to get out there. There should be 2 planets here with rings. This thing is so fast. Alright, I'm not seeing what I'm looking for.
Frameshift drive charging.
We'll go out there and see what we can see.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
If you're not finding anything here, we're just gonna have to wrap it up, I guess. I'll finish up the build on this over the weekend, and then we can battle test it next week. But let's have a look here and see if maybe something pops up when I get closer to the planet. I would have thought it would have showed up after scanning the nav beacon, but I don't know. So I just want to make sure, I guess. Yeah, I would have expected to see something by now. All right. I was hoping we were gonna get a little bit more done, but it's just the jump range is very, very prohibitive of, you know, getting this stuff done. We have we did the shields already, and I can take that off the list. And I did the shield booster as well. I'm not really sure if I need to go and do that with DD. I got... how many monies do I have? 175 million. But I've blown a lot of money on... 175 isn't really the most. If you wanna, I don't know. There's never enough money. For having an Imperial Eagle, that's plenty money. There's no reason why I can't buy everything I ever needed for this ship with the money that I have. But this isn't my main ship. My Anaconda is safely parked a few hundred light years away. And that one is a money pit. Just getting all the upgrades and everything for that is costing a lot of money. I think right now I'm in a private group, so it's kind of halfway between solo and open play. It's open play only for invited members. Yes, I do have Horizons. I thought I'd be able to get around not having Horizons, but it adds a lot of features that are very handy to have. Some people don't like it. Some people threaten to quit because of it. But I mean, that's their thing. It does add a lot of grinding to the game. You have to run around and pick up a lot of stuff and get lots of materials and whatnot. Frame shift drive. Thermal load 15.2. Power plant. Hold on. Thermal load 240. That's a killer. But I don't see anything else that I have or have done. Let's see, thermal. There's no thermal load or anything on that one. Uh, Heat efficiency. I hate that these terms aren't there's not explained anywhere. What is it? Is 0.4 better than 0.5? Thermal load 15.2 per second. Thermal load 1.3 per second. So that doesn't sound bad. That's 10 times more. Which explains why the ship heats up when you're engaging the frameshift drive. Which is fine. And that was the price we paid for the increased range. But an 8% increase isn't terrible. And there is no thermal change on that one. And there's none of this one. And there wasn't anything under optional either. You would have thought that shields would generate heat, the shield generator, but it doesn't seem like it. So it's just these two that's generating heat. The cell bank does too, but that only generates heat when you use it. And I don't have any comparisons here. I don't know why it overheats as it does. It doesn't really make much sense. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. I didn't get it battle tested like I had hoped I would. I know it still says I need the shield boosters from DD. And that's because he's the only one that does grade 5. Shield booster, heavy duty. Can get that done. I should get that done. Alright, so that's still on. Yeah, I'll see you later. Either here or Gremlin stream or next week, I guess. If not, have a great weekend. Let's see, what's the other one I have? Brew. Okay, Brew is just beam lasers. Nothing fancy there. Well, I'll get that done over the weekend, and then we can battle test this thing next week. So that's game over for now, guys. I gotta get some food, and then I'll probably be back with some Destiny 2 later on. But for now, it's game over. All right, bye.